We are Tzatzal's Child Chef, Sefashesa. Hello, today we're going to be going over brushing our teeth. We focusing on language use, and one of the main things to use the language is one of the activities you do ever on a daily basis. And this is one of those language activities one should do on a daily basis, brushing your teeth. And it's not normal in English stance to go say, okay, I'm going to grab the toothbrush. I'm going to put toothpaste on the toothbrush. Now I'm going to start brushing my teeth. Now I'm going to rinse the toothbrush. This is not a normal action in English. You definitely don't say these words when you're brushing your teeth. And it's kind of really hard to brush your teeth while you're speaking the language. But the focus in on this is language use. All right. So to revitalize our language, we need to focus in on language use. So no matter if you can see these and say chalk D-sub T, right? That's completely fine. If you say chalk, right? D's T, that is completely fine. Even though if you're not saying it correctly, you're saying it, right? But this would be D sub T, D sub T, right? So the C labialized is a TS sound. That's labialized. So a labialization of a, you say in tones, there's a 2T, it goes, right? But the labialization cuts the half of the T off. It's right. It just goes straight to the first T instead of see how it's cut off in half? So that's what labialization does, kind of. I do say kind of. And I don't want to focus too much on grammar because I was focused in on a lot of grammar last time, and we kind of got sidetracked, and I put everybody to sleep. So let's just focus in on the use of it rather than trying to describe on what all the action is. All right. So it helps if you're at your place to brush your teeth, and these are the steps that you're going to take to brush your teeth. So grab a toothbrush and then say, this is a toothbrush. Talk D sub T. Talk D sub
T.
That object in your mind, or grab that object in your and say talk D sub T.
Talk D sub T.
Suck D sub T.
Talk D sub T.
Suck D sub T.
So sock D sub T.
So now you got two of the three items that we definitely need to brush our teeth. You got toothbrush, your toothpaste, and now we need our teeth. Zudzadis. Zudzadis. It's not up there, but that's how you would say it, is Zudzadis.
Zudzadis.
All right. I'll email this out to everybody when I get done with this part as soon as I can. All right. So there are two different languages for the lushootseed language, two main dialects in the lushootseed language. Now it also branches out to the different tribal dialects. So you have your southern lushootseed, you have your northern lushootseed. You also have full shootseed, which is part of Muckleshoot and Snoqualmie use full shootseed. But then you also have like the different tribal dialects in each of those areas.
And there could potentially be variations among the families.
Yes, and there could be also potential amongst variations of the different families. There are 23 different tribes in both northern and southern. I think it's 23. It could be a little bit more. But pretty much go from mountain range to mountain range, Mount Baker down to Mount Rainier. That's the Ish area. And there's blending once you get over the other side of the mountains, and there's blending by the coast by Suquamish. And then there's also blending out there by Swinomish and Stillaguamish. They have they are lushootseed, but they do also in turn put some say the straight language in their languages. So they're like it's they're blending, which is not a very bad thing. It's just some of the language blends. And what I have up here is Quadada, right? And this is where I was getting at. Quadada is Quadada in your southern lushootseed. So
Quadada. Yeah.
it's northern, right? Northern lushootseed.
Quadada.
And if you wanted to say your southern lushootseed, say you have some relatives down south, then you would want to say Quadada. That is how you would spell the southern lushootseed variant. Quadada.
Quadada.
SL is for southern lushootseed. NL would be for northern lushootseed, right? So Quadada. I was trained in southern lushootseed first. I kind of tend to go to Quadada. So it's kind of difficult for me to say Quadada.
Quadada.
But we are a northern lushootseed dialect and we can use both. Right? Let's use lushootseed. It's fine. Quadada chud teats akdisam.
Quadada
Quadada.
chad decent.
Quadada. Chatti. Quadisa.
You ended it too soon.
Akdisabud.
Yeah, there you go.
Quadisa. But yeah.
Quadada chad chi zak decent.
Akdisabud.
Quadisa.
Akdisbud.
Quadisa.
And remember this part right here, this first part is just repeated twice. Quadada chud t. Quadada chud t. Quadada chud t.
Quadada.
chud.
Quadada.
So the new information, the only new information we have is this one right here. Suf, tzak, disab.
So zak decent.
Quadisa. Quadada. Chatti. Quadisa.
So there you have both. You have two things in your hands. One is your toothbrush, the other one's your toothpaste. Or if you're gonna grab it left-handed and right-handed, just say toothbrush, toothpaste. So whatever, however that's gonna work out for you. So Ada chud. You're tipping, you're pouring something over on top of something. Suf tzakdisab. I'm pouring the toothpaste over on top of all tia, which is the disab bud. Disabud.
No, there's no disabud.
Quadada chad
Quadisa.
chi
Yeah.
so cha zak decent. All that zak decent.
All right.
Ada.
Ada
Pouring or setting on top of, pouring out, setting on top of. Who's doing that thing, which is the me or I? He is the item that you're going to say. So what is getting poured out? That what is the toothpaste, right? So the toothpaste is getting poured out. Now onto what? So it's all tia, which would be the toothpaste. So this toothpaste, toothbrush, sorry, brush. This first one's toothpaste. The second one's a toothbrush, right? So ada chud ti suck di sub all to suck di bud.
The Chadchi so sock disab alta sock disab.
Reader deal. And again, you don't have to try to focus in on just saying it right. Just start saying it is the key important part right now is to use it, right? Use the language. I had one of my students, I'm going to keep picking on him. I used to say we oughts all the time, right? We oughts is hello in lushootseed. To announce oneself loudly in the woods. And that's kind of how you'd say it. That's 2 A's. Sorry. We oughts. So when he used to ask me, he said, is this qui? And I'm all like, no, this is not the Q qui oughts. But this is how he was saying it. He was saying qui oughts instead of we oughts, right?
We ought. Yeah.
So like I said, just focusing on using it first. Just kind of understand Tzak di sub bud is your toothbrush and Tzak di sub is your toothpaste, right? Focusing on those two things. And then really, what I really want you to focus in on is this part here. I want you to grab and take the toothbrush, and I want you to grab and take the toothpaste. I don't care if you say toothbrush and toothpaste in the language. You can say it in adding in the English part, right? Go ahead and add the English part. The key important part is this part here. Grab the item. Focusing on grabbing the item first. Wadada chud tea. Wadada chud. Wadada chud tea. Focusing on that action. Then you're at least using the language. Wadada chud tea Pepsi. Right? I'm grabbing the Pepsi.
Is it K like qua, or I'm hearing kind of like a Q kind of sound. Qua, quad, odd, oh, chudty.
Perfect. Again, focus in on the use of the language rather than trying to say it correctly. It'll take a long time for us to get to the point if we're just going to try to break it apart and enunciate everything correctly. Focus on the use of the language rather than trying to say it correctly, right? Because we want the use done first.
Okay.
We got to forgive ourselves here for saying things wrong. You're not saying it. You might be saying it wrong, but you're using it right. Right? You're using the language right. All right. So go ahead and focus in on saying quadada chud tea.
Wadada chudti.
I let the other person say quiots for an entire year before I wrote it down for him, and until he wanted to learn it correctly. So there's a point on time where you want to learn it, and then you're going to use it. Then you're going to want to just use it. And then since I showed him that, he started using it correctly the entire time, and he still uses it.
Sorry.
Yourself on trying to say it right at this point. You won't harm the language by doing it this way.
Okay.
It'll just take time for you to learn it. And use is key. Use is the key. So next thing is when you're trying to put something on top of something, right?
Adam.
Put the right
Adam.
chud tea,
Adam.
right? Again, when you're putting something on top of something, or when you're pouring something out on top of something, you could use this for ketchup. Of chud tea ketchup all to French fries, right?
Right. You can use it for making a sandwich too. I don't know.
Anytime you're pouring out like ketchup, mayonnaise, mustard, relish, right? Just start using this part. So the focus key is use. The more you use it, the better off you're going to be. The more you use it, you'll find yourself saying instead of right? Right? So the more you say it, the more it's going to start leveling out. So right now it's going to be all that crinkly paper. So the more you pull on that crinkly paper, the more it's going to start straightening up. So don't worry about saying it wrong. Worry about using it wrong. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
The way to not use it wrong is not use it. All right. Now, next part. Put the toothpaste down. Chud tea.
Tea.
Sub D sub.
Jesus.
So
Sub D sub. So this action is chud tea. I'm setting this down.
tea.
I'm setting down the Pepsi. Chud tea Pepsi.
Judge tea pencil.
Exactly. Hey, you can sit down.
Oh, not yet though.
Hey. So talk.
Hello.
D sub
Eyes.
chud. Now this one is describing the action that you're doing. So this one is the action of brushing your teeth. Talk D sub out. Talk D sub out. So you see the top D sub is the part for toothpaste, and then you'll also have talk D sub bud, right? Now when you add the up, and like I said, off is continuing. So that's what you're doing. You're just continuing to brush your teeth, right? Chud.
Oh, yeah.
See? Die hot. This is practically for brushing teeth. If we're gonna do something else, then it would be something different.
Oh. Mm.
So when you normally brush your teeth, according to the ADD something, the Dentistry of America, it's like 20 seconds per. Doors open. You count your per teeth. You're supposed to brush your teeth for 20 seconds per tooth.
You got it.
Yes.
Just put it in.
So you count for 20 seconds per tooth, and it's practically Dutch out through. Well, I think Olof on this one. So 10 seconds per tooth. Go 10
Thank
seconds.
you.
Don't count to 20.
It's like, what the heck? It's like 20 is the washing hands.
Yeah, 20 seconds to wash your hands, 10 seconds to brush your teeth per tooth. So you got,
Tooth.
yeah, you got a bunch of teeth
So
there
lots.
to brush. Dutch out,
Don't
solid.
forget sexuality.
Kachi.
Disability. Takachi guava.
Can't hear you. Can't hear James.
Oh, Dutcho, Sali, Hugh, Boos, Salats, Yalats, Chokes, Takachi, Hual, and Olo.
God.
It looked like you counted more. Your fingers.
Hey,
Yeah.
And to oh, good. That really just means I'm spitting something out.
Toada. Chud.
To chud.
Toada.
Oh, other child. Oh, other child. Yeah.
Yeah, that to chud is spitting out gum or weird tasting food that you get at something. That's just the action of spitting something out. Just to chud. That's just describing what you did.
Toada. Chud.
Yes, it does. So lushootseed is a very mimicative language. It mimics the sound that either the something makes or it describes what the something is doing. Right? So listen to water coming from the ocean to the water. It goes right. You'll hear that coming on the beach. So that's what we name ocean is Holch, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then you listen to the book, you'll hear the water coming over the water, and then you'll hear that in the water.
Yes. Yes. Mhm.
So there is another word, og, oats, seed, og, oats, seed, about, chud.
Ako. Sipidi. Ida. So. Sipida. Chud.
Right? Og, oats, seed, about, chud.
I will see the box. Child.
So. Read about Chud.
So this is mouthwash. I'll go see the buff chud, and that's when you'll count your 60 seconds.
Small. See. Bad. Child. About child. Excuse me.
What's about Chud.
And then again, you have something in your mouth that you don't want to get out. To ada chud.
To ada chud.
So a little explanation on this glottal stop. If you try to look at the word right?
Oh.
Right? You did something wrong. There's a space right here that happens. That happens no matter what you do, right?
Yeah.
And you can try to put the word together, like going, but there's still that space. And that's what this is. That's what this is. That is
Ada.
Auto chud. Auto chud.
So look for this. Look for this.
Auto chud.
Even your body moves that way when you say to.
Yeah. When you're spitting, I mean, really, when you're thinking about it, you go, chud. And anything in your mouth will come flying out just because that's what you're doing. You're spitting it out. I couldn't even try to say this with water in my mouth because it'll just do it.
Ada chud.
Og. Chud. T. Talk. Sub. Ada chud teeth ak di sabad.
Ada chud ti sak disabad.
Yeah, I'm rinsing off my toothbrush. Or I'm washing my toothbrush. Between washing and rinsing, same definition. Butchered off chud tea.
Chud tea.
Talk disabad.
Disabad.
Chud ti sak disabad.
And again, more important part is bachada chud tea.
Bachata chud tea.
Toothbrush.
Bachata chud tea.
So like Spanish and English, A-okay, lushootseed dish. Lushootseed, right? Hoya chud.
Hoya.
Wait. Yeah. Wait.
I'm done. Now, do you want to practice any of these? Does anybody want to dare to go through it all?
Okay.
I sure would.
All right.
See.
Sak disabad tea. So sak disabad tea. Quadadal chud tea sak disabad. Quadadal chud tea so sak disabad. Ado chud tea so sak disabad. All tea sak disabad. Quadadal chud tea so sak disab. Sak disab chud dacho ti olog tu adal chud sak utsibao chud tu adal chud sagadal chud ti sak disabad bachadal chud ti sak disabad hoyo chud.
Ah.
That option is very good. Very good.
Hey.
I give the old try.
Me, I can. Taxi sabati. So taku sabati. Quarado chadti sa kuri sabad. Quarado chadti sa kuri sabad. Ado chadti chao sa kwari sab alti sakud isabat. Sakuri sabat. Ah. Botado chadti chao sakud isabad. Sakuri sabad chad. Datu dialab. Then you can count. Deku salvete bos alak salati tikos sekoti gua padak. Taada chad. I'll go see the boat chad. Tara dochad. Tara dochad. Saguro chad. Ti sakuri sapat. Pataro chad ti disabad. Hoy yochad.
Die hard. Very good.
I practiced. I had to make corrections on some of the.
Oh my. All right, let's see here. Let's try and do this. Okay, here we go. This is a toothbrush. It's quadas bed tea. This is toothpaste. Ow. Quad is tea. I take the toothbrush. Quada ow chanti quadets abad. I take the toothpaste. Quad ad auf chanti auf quid is sub.
Hey.
I put the toothpaste on to the toothbrush. Adolf chanti auf quid is alti quidis ed. I put the toothpaste down. Bach adau chanti auf quadi sub squad quadis chad brush my teeth. I count to 10 inside, outside, and on top of the tooth. Dutch o t ulub. Oh, that one was easy. I spit it out. Tu adau chud.
Hot.
Well, I could use that with my 1-year-old. Tu adau chud. Sagu da bao chud. I wash my mouth. I spit it out. Tu adau chud. Did I already read that?
Wait.
I washed the toothbrush. Aguado chadits aquatis abed.
Hot.
I put the toothbrush down. Bachadao chadtis aquatis Abed. I am done. Haya. Hi ouchad.
Die hard.
Sweating over here.
Oh, you did good.
Briar.
Okay, I've come to butcher it.
That's fine.
The first one, Sakwadisabati.
Die hard.
On the second one, how do you pronounce that first part? I don't remember.
Sa.
Sa? Sa?
Yep.
Sa cha kwadisabti.
Die hard. Very good.
Kwadada chati sakwadisabda disabed.
Hey, hard.
Kwadada chati sa cha kwadisab.
Hard. Yeah, how? Good. Go.
Adaha chati sa cha kwadisab. Altea sa kwadisabed.
Hard.
Becca Betcha Besada Chati Saka Kwadisab.
Hard.
Sa Kwadisaba Chad
Hard.
Desu Ti Ulu.
Hey.
Tu Ada Chad. Sarah Usit Debewa Chad.
Hard.
That one felt a little uncomfortable, but thank you. Tu Ada Chad.
Die hard.
Cha wa ada chepti sa kwadisabet.
Hey.
Beka besa becha.
Okay.
Dewa chepti sa kwadisabet.
Hard.
Kwachat.
Hey, die hard. Excellent.
That was very awesome. I'm proud of you. Did better than me, and I'm still baby status.
Thank you so much.
Again, don't worry about how crinkly the paper looks right now. I have an ironing board and iron. I can straighten the paper out eventually. So don't worry about how bad your language is at start, right? It's not how bad you start, it's how good you finish, right?
Right. Right.
All right. So now it's gonna be hoi, shoot a beatsy, father slaps boot, take it, boot chop. Hoi.
Hey.